Hello? Hi. I'm going to go ahead and start this Mass Effect stream. I've said I wanted to stream Mass Effect before in my test streams. This is one of the ones I was really excited to do. Doing this largely to archive a canon playthrough of this game, what I consider to be canon. One of my favorite game series of all time. This is, of course, the Legendary Edition. Super excited the Legendary Edition came out. And, doing this largely for friends and family who may be interested in this game, may not want to be able to play it themselves, but might want to listen to me play it. Played this game in this franchise several times over the years, way back closer to when these were first released, and also more recently as the Legendary Edition came out. So, let's get started. This is Mass Effect 1, and we are going to start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, are we going to select an existing, or are we going to do it ourselves? We're going to do it ourselves. Okay. So this is the first big decision of the game. Male or female. More people do male, or match their own gender. Here's the thing, though. I really don't like the voice of male Shepard. So I personally prefer to do female Shepard playthroughs. I've done male Shepard. I just don't think his voice and delivery is as good. I believe male Shepard is Mark Meir, and female is Jennifer Hale. So, yeah, I've hemmed and hawed over this because the biggest thing, the choice between male and female, limits you is who you get to romance in the games, particularly the first two games. But, can't be helped. We're gonna do female. Okay. What should the first name be? This is not super important. This is more naming the file and for internally how you find this file. Because no one's going to refer to your character by their first name. You know, it's a fully voiced game and they don't have the capability of voicing every possible name. So, what makes sense? I mean, the default is Jane. G.I. Jane. Oh, here we go. Sammy. That's a female name I've used before.
Please log in to access your profile.
Okay, this is where we get to the data corruption.
Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Oh,
confirm pre-service
I gotta do this
history.
myself. Okay, so we choose our pre-service history, your background. In universe, it's kind of funny. It's like the computer believes one of three things about you, and you gotta choose. So, this has one of the lowest effects on the game. It affects your base Renegade or Paragon starting system. But otherwise, this doesn't make too much of a difference. So, I haven't done Colonist before. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol You enlisted with the military a few years later.
Confirm
Sounds good.
psychological profile.
To me, this makes a little bit more of a difference. Soul Survivor, War Hero, Ruthless. Ruthless is your renegade option. That's what you want to pick if you want to be a total jerk. But let's not. I think Soul Survivor is the best war history, closest thing to true canon, so let's go with it. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone and left to tell the tale. Great.
Confirm military specialization.
And this makes the most difference of all. This affects basically how you fight in the game. Getting into it is a little complicated, but soldier is just pure combat. You can be an engineer, which gives you power over technical things, and it's good when fighting robots. Adepts allow you to use the Mass Effect fields to basically throw things with your mind. And then these are kind of hybrid classes. So here's a basic rule of thumb. While all these others can be fun, when in doubt, do soldier. Okay, and a bonus. Yeah, this is taking into account that I've played on this console before. So you can get different bonus ratings that don't even really match what you have, but let's try to not do something that would break our build. Some of these last three are some of the most useful, but we'll give our Shepard medicine so you can learn first aid.
Confirm facial identification.
Okay. So this is the default appearance. Pretty good, right? And as tempting as it would be to change the appearance, there are a few more presets, and you can customize the face to your heart's content. I'm not good at that, and you can really kind of screw it up if you're not doing well. So this is the default female Shepard, and that works for me. I mean, I am half tempted to give her like purple hair. Oh, no.
Confirm facial identification.
Wait. I wanted the default face. I just wanted to tweak the hair. Oh no. I can't.
Confirm facial identification. Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, never mind. Default face. Yeah.
Identification confirmed.
I was going for an insanity thing on my last playthrough. Let's dial that back. Not all the way to casual, but normal. To level up off. We'll keep that off. I'll manage the points, thank you. Legendary mode. If you don't know what the difference between this is, it's kind of complicated. But I think in the legendary collection, this is best left in legendary mode. I'll leave it at defensive. Even on defensive, the squad doesn't tend to use their powers. And autosave. Autosave is not very good in the first game. It's not often enough to be relied on, but there's nothing wrong with leaving it on, so...
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
You do that. Good. Mass Effect. Yeah. Let's go. Jupiter.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected.
Pretty
Calculating
game.
transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Sometimes I think, yeah, they didn't really
All
remaster
stations secure for
too
transit.
drastically, but then I went back and played my Xbox 360 original copy of this. I was like, oh, that was ugly. This is nice. This is very nice looking.
The board is green. Approach run has begun.
Go into the giant space catapult.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Zoom!
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check.
Set
Internal
green.
emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500 K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so here we go. The dialogue wheel. This is one of the core aspects of this game. You choose what you say. Yeah, I know. Just give me a moment, game. And so here we can choose our reply. Those are on the right side. And sometimes we can ask further questions. Those will be on the left side. You'll see in a minute. So the top one is usually the Paragon option, which is being nice. Bottom one is Renegade, where you can be kind of rude. And playing as a Renegade the whole game kind of hurts my soul, so I usually lean Paragon. And then the middle one is a neutral option. You should try to avoid the neutral option if you can. There's no rewards for it, and it's the beigest thing. Later games can't even get away with the neutral option. So let's agree with Joker.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
That's me.
You get that, Commander?
And these options tend to be summaries of what you say. They're definitely not exact quotes, so And that usually works, but it can be a little frustrating when the summary doesn't exactly match what the dialogue is. But we can get into that later.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay. So we are at Freeway. Here's the pause menu, and let's assign our first points. Yep. Alright. Looks good. Yeah. And while from a gameplay combat perspective it might not be the smartest thing, I like to put the first set of points into my chosen dialogue skill for this run through, which in this case will be Charm rather than Intimidate. So let's dump all these in Charm so I can get the blue options. Good. No extra equipment to speak of, just basics. And let me make sure the options are as preferred. Favorite frame rate looks good. Sound. Yeah, I like to set the music and sound effects down a little bit compared to the volume. Looks good. Let's explore. These guys shouldn't have anything extra to say, but we'll try it.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
They're both going to be important, but we'll get to the comm room eventually.
Always on a mission.
We're getting dragged right along with it.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Alright, let's talk to the Navigator.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
This guy looks younger in the Legendary Edition. It's more that I thought he had gray hair in the original version. And he has a goatee, which I don't remember. That's weird.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
See, now I can respond, or I can ask more. So let's ask more.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Investigate. That means I have more ask question options. Okay.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Let's see. Okay, got a couple of extra follow-up questions. This is probably the nicer one.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it. Just chill about this.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Presley is an example where some of the humans have some lingering resentments of the aliens, especially the Turians, that alien guy we saw earlier. A generation before this, humans and Turians were at war. Now there's tenuous peace, but Presley's old enough to remember the war, so it's kind of understandable, but he's one of the kind of space racists we have here. And depending on the dialogue you pick, you can either discourage that or agree with that. And based on my own inclinations, agreeing with it hurts my soul. So that's why it's hard for me to do a renegade run. So we'll be discouraging it. Come on.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Corporal, hey you.
Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Now let's talk to these guys.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Like that last choice, I think, even though you had the three options, that might have been an example where all three options led to the same dialogue line. I'm not sure, but that is known to happen in this game.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. Always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about a cruise.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay, that's everything.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, that was all pretty exposition heavy to give you a sense of the world. There's a codex in here we could scroll through for more details, but I think the dialogue's fine.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I love Captain Anderson. Keith David, Goliath.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Jalapeno.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
God, I wish they still made games more like this.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
This is such a cinematic game. It's kind of like a James Cameron movie from like the 80s and 90s when he was in his prime, doing like thinking man's action movies. Stuff like Abyss and Terminator 2.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, let's investigate.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
What's the Terminus system?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Something's coming. What's that? Is that a space squid? A space squidward?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
I like that little bit where his things...
Status report.
Do the thing.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Earth's in danger and the Enterprise
Talalenko
is
and
the
Jenkins
only ship
pursued
in
up.
range.
You're going in.
We're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Yeah, that will be nice.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alright. Let's go ahead and level up Caden. Let's give him some first aid. Get him started on Sentinel. You know, he's not going to be my decryption specialist. It can be useful to give it to him later. And, Jenkins. Let's hold off on leveling up Jenkins for now. Oh, but I will toggle everyone's helmets off. I want to see your bright, pretty faces. Oh, I can't toggle off Jenkins' helmet. I wonder why. Okay. Let's see, I'm a soldier, so I can use all the weapons.
Hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright, so let's... Alright. So I'm going to get my assault rifle out. When you're playing a soldier, assault rifle is your best friend. Sniper rifle is your next best friend. Never really been a shotgun guy. Caden, he can only use his pistol. And sure, we'll let Jenkins use the thing. Let's go. But I'm not. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, everyone's fine. Come on. Look at that skybox. Pretty, pretty. Oh, that's a shame. Some kind of robot thing killed Jenkins. Oh my god, you killed Jenkins.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Poor Jenkins. Map. Yeah, this game is a map. I tend to get turned around in this level for some reason. Oh yeah, my Medigel. Oh yeah, he doesn't have auto healing at the moment. Hey, Caden, you've got the skills, right? Sabotage this thing for me, will you? Nice.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Sounds good, my man. Yeah, don't bother with this mechanic. But I do bother with the cover. Okay. Oh, that was dumb. Shields recharge, there we go. We're good. Who's this? Who are those guys? Ashley. that looks like a bad time. To the rescue.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Let's be nice.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Hey, why don't you take us there?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. It seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights. It seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Now, Ash is part of our squad, and we have 3-person squad, so let's go ahead and check up on her. Okay. Okay, that'll do it for now. Wait. Take your helmet off, Ash. Let's see your face. Ooh, first equipment crate.
It's at the far end of this trench.
Let's see. Got some new armor. Damage protection isn't as good, but shields and tech. I'll take this. Nope. I'll hold off. I'll let Kaden take this. Yeah, why not? Yeah, being a role-playing game, this has active equipment management. You find equipment and you know, swap out your stuff for better stuff. I primarily do it between missions, but might as well get started now. The first couple of things. Chemical rounds. That's okay. Not as effective against the Geth, but no harm. Ew. still kind of in the tutorial at the moment. Oop. That's me asking Caden to use his powers. Soldiers don't have much in the way of extra powers. See that glowing green when I shoot them? That's the chemical red. Kind of sweet looking. Let's open this crate first. Yeah, there might have been some good stuff in there, but I'll deal with that later. Let's trigger this cutscene.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Sounds good. Catch up with you.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Gross.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Cyber zombies. These things can be annoying. They're so damage spongy. Hey, Caden. Do the thing for me. Okay, up here, these doors have to be decrypted, which is like a little mini-game tied with your electronic skill. I'm gonna take these first. Okay, there was some Quarian armor in there. That'll be handy later. Maybe. Manual override. Oh, I forgot to assign my points. Alright. Let's see. Start here. Start here. Okay. Okay, that's good for getting started. I need someone with medicine, so... You're gonna specialize in that for right now. Why can't I? That's weird. I don't know why I can't go to my... Alright, then you'll put your last point in decryption. As for you, Ash... Combat armor. Soldier. Okay.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now.
It looks like everyone's gone. You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon? It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
That guy's weird.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Not
Is
really.
it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. Should I shut him up? Nah.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Is there anything over here? No. No equipment. Okay. Good enough. On this game, even on the Legendary Edition, it's good to still save fairly regularly. Alright. Let's keep going. Ooh, cutscene.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. I think something bad just happened.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Wow.
Shit! Look at the size of it.
That's some ship. That sure is a ship, alright. But I don't want to make this too hard when this is the next edition play. Ooh, he's far away. That gives me an opportunity to try out the sniper rifle. Wait, where'd he go? Where are you? Where'd you go? There you are. Nice. point and shoot.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, we've got on through all these.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You really should, Blake.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, here's the first example of a special dialogue option. Because I've been saying nice things, doing Paragon actions, and improving my charm, I have this option, which I wouldn't have otherwise, to charm him into doing more for me than he otherwise would.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
And that's all just repeat. Okay, goodbye.
I have to go.
Good luck.
And I think there might be something in here. Ooh, I got a combat sensor. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to upgrade my gun from the Lancer to the Avenger. I can keep my chemical rounds and use the combat sensor to help keep them from jamming me up. And let's go ahead and see if there's anything we can do for the sniper rifle. Might as well give that the radioactive rounds. Okay, we have a better sniper rifle we can use. And okay. I can also adjust Caden and Ash's equipment, but I'll do that later. Is there anything in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to run into this too often. I might have been able to upgrade Caden's electronic skill to be able to get into this, but I didn't, so we're going to have to skip this for now. And we don't have Tally yet. She's the one I would put in charge of breaking into this stuff usually. Oh well. We will still eventually come out way ahead on the equipment scale, so we'll just keep going.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yeah, okay, but let me look at this. Ooh, Medigel. Those are your stim packs, your health makers.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Hey, you're the guy Cole mentioned.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
I want the grenades.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
And let's see what you have.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next. Those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Sure. Go ahead. You gave me 2 things, right? cameras. Okay. Hey, an upgrade kit. Alright, there's some enemies around here. Oh, better go back to my... Oh, I love the assault rifle. The soldier is the only one who can really use it, so... Gotta let my shields recharge. Yeah, powers, sure. This can be a little bit of a tricky side. Cover. And this feels like a sniper rifle kind of situation. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Fine, I'll come to you. It's difficult about it. I'm getting too cocky. Let my shields recharge. Oh yeah, soldiers have natural heals. Nice. Okay. That's the last one for right now. Put my gun away so I don't look goofy. At least I'll always kind of look goofy.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh yeah, the bomb mission. Bombs
Demolition
have,
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Like a
Hurry!
cooldown
We need to
you
find them
gotta
all and
wait
shut them
for.
down.
First one. This is timed, but there's little chance we'll run out of time. Run, 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 run. Throw them. I have to do everything around here. Like, I just want to set it. one more bomb to go.
I'm a little busy here.
Hey, I'm not bothered. Caden, can you do something about this? There we go. Last bomb. Okay, there's a guy right there. Alright, we got all the bombs. Who's shooting at? A little overzealous, aren't we? A few more guys down here. Someone else already. Okay. Throw him for me, will you? Okay. Now, before I go trigger the cutscene, let's go ahead and get some loot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And anything I don't use, I will end up selling later, which can be a good way to get some money. Plus, I'm getting some XP. Now, I had heard... Oh wait, here's your crate over here. Now, I had heard that up here is a little cutscene, an optional one I've never seen before, so let's see if I can go do that. Or... where's the... That didn't trigger like I thought it would. Well, if... and that's where I came from. Well, if I see a way to do it, we'll do it. But if not, we won't get too upset about it. There is another... there it is. Look at that devastation. Okay. Okay, that's all the loot at least. So let's go look at this thing. This beacon, the whole thing we're here for.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Uh-oh. Stinky. What are you doing, Caden?
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
That looks like that hurt. It's giving you a headache. Oh, that was the thing we were supposed to bring back, wasn't it? This could be bad. ship is our bad guy, Saren, Indiana Troy.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
It's like an overreaction, my dude. Gotta get your anger problems under control.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up down there?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Well, that's the beginning of Mass Effect. Enjoyed it? Hope it's something you enjoyed, if this is something you ended up watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. But we'll hopefully pick this up again soon. Thank you. Bye.